So I got this architect's drawing up. And so what I want to do is create some views. See, what are these green lines? These green lines. Those are, let's look at the properties. Those are reference planes. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's look at these reference planes. Reference planes. Let's look in the visibility. Reference planes, are they here? Nope. They're in annotation category. Reference planes. Okay, so that's on. I'm going to go back. Let's cancel that out. Let's hover, highlight, right click. I'm going to hide that category. Let's make sure that I'm going to look and see what oh, okay, let's go back. I'm going to go back and see what happens. Okay. Okay, so if you notice, okay, so that, okay, I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's turn this, let's go back here. Well, I'm gonna look at this and see, not overridden. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Override, custom. And let's go custom again. So the reference planes are still there. Let's cancel. Let's go here. Let me check something else. I want to expand that. Let's go here and here, and let's go to reference planes. Okay, cancel out of that. Cancel out of that. So when I hover over this guy, over this, it is a reference plane. Hide and view. Go category. Let's see. What is Revit doing? Revit can be very confusing. So is it on or off in this subcategory? And I don't know why it creates this. I'm sure there's a video somewhere that you can go to find that out. So let's see this custom. So it's off in whatever Revit created, this subcategory created it. And let's go, I'm gonna go here and see if it's on or off. Yep, that is confusing. Why isn't it off there? I'm not even gonna explain why Revit does that. I don't know why Revit does it. It's ridiculous. Doesn't even make sense. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go. Anything else? So I'm setting up this overall view. So what I'm gonna do is create some dependent views. I want to create a dependent view of this southwest area. Okay. I think these are match lines. It has to be match lines. Let's see what the architect has. Yeah, that's a match line. Whatever. So you usually want to whatever the architect has in terms of its mesh lines, like title blocks, whatever. There's a lot of stuff you have to copy, you know, so that they're, because the architect controls the drawings, you know, when they go out, okay, because they're the prime, let's say the prime contractor, you know, on the job, and the plumbing, mechanicals, those are subprime, you know. So like the architect is going to have, he wants his sheets or views set up in exactly the same way that he has them in most cases, you know. So these match lines are his match lines. So I'm going to try and follow as much as the architect has. So let's do this. So yeah, this is the architect. He has some plumbing fixtures on. I think, yeah, that might be a good idea. Let me clean it up a little bit more, because once you start to use duplicates and dependent views, you want to, and copy views, well, duplicate and copy, same thing. You want to have the drawing to be as clean as possible with what you want to do, because you don't want to do work twice. So as much as I can remember, let's go back, because it looks like the HVAC is on, and I don't want the HVAC showing. It's gonna, well, I need to coordinate it, so that I'm gonna, I'll just leave it like that. I don't know what's going on inside of here. What is that? That's a generic model. So let's go to the architect. Well, I can do this. And right click, hide and view, go to that category, and it's gonna hide the generic models, but who knows what the architect puts on a generic model or generic category. Let's say that, okay. Because they like to use generic models and specialty. Where is it? It's like G, let's go to G. They like generic models. I'm gonna turn this back on. What? That was mine. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Is that mine? Can't be. It can't be. That's what it says. That's the architect's. Wait a minute. Let's look at this again. Okay, I can solve this right now. Let's just turn off the entire architect's model, okay? So, yeah. Undo that. And I want to go to generic model in the architects. Let's do not shared. I don't know why this is, what am I looking for? Generic. Generic model. Let's turn that off. Okay. All right. So what I don't understand is that is the architect's model. That line, you see that where it says arc colon RVT links colon, that's the architect's model. So why is it Revit can be so confusing? It's ridiculous. Jesus. So I'm looking at these are all of my settings. This is the plumbing setting. All this visibility stuff, that's the plumbing setting. I can turn off all of these. I don't need, only thing I need to look at is plumbing. I wonder if generic is, yeah, generic is here. I'm gonna say okay to this, but this visibility graphic is for the plumbing model. Let me turn all this stuff back on, just so I don't confuse people. Okay, so that's what this is. Now, if I want to control what's going on with the architect's model, like those air terminals, that's what the square with the X is. Okay, that's generic model. These are for the architect's link. Generic model. Okay, so that's for the link. All of this, it can control. You have to control your models, these model categories with the architect. Oh, let's cancel. So why is it, I'm going into my visibility settings. If I type G to go down to generic model and turn it off, that doesn't make sense to me. Jesus Christ, man, that's crazy. When it's clear that that line that I just turned off is architects. Whatever. It just don't make sense. Jesus Christ, man. Whatever. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Let's see. I think that. Okay, I was just kind of clearing stuff out. Let's see, I don't want these guys. And what category? Let's see. It's probably dimension. That's going to be dimension in the architect's model. So if I go here and try and turn it off, dimensions in here, dimensions, turn it off. Okay, turn off. It does not turn off. But if I go back to the links and go to this not shared, whatever that means, go custom, go model. Okay, where was I? Oh, dimensions. Okay, so it's not going to turn off in this not shared. Let's go to the custom. I guess this is the parent, and these are the dependents. If you look at it in terms of views, I guess, or a subcategory. Oh man, what am I doing? Dimensions. Are they here? Let's see. DIEM. Nope. Okay, so they're off here. I turn them off. Gee, what is going on? So that's the subcategory. Dimension. Oh, it's in annotation. Dimension is okay, is on. So if I turn it off, man, this is not cool at all. If I turn it off here in this primary category, it's still on. But because there's a subcategory, and I have to go to the subcategory and turn it off in order for it to not show on in the view. Watch, watch, watch. Oops. Oh, you see? You see? Specialty equipment. Specialty equipment, okay? Specialty equipment. Let's go back. Well, I don't need the dimensions anyway. So let's go here. And I don't know, I'm gonna go from top down, see what happens. I think they're maybe in the model category, I don't know. Specialty equipment, S. There it is. Let's see if it turns on or let's see if it turns off. Okay, okay. Nope. So we have to go down to this guy. Jesus. Specialty. Turn it off. Okay, okay. Wow. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Okay, well, whatever gets you through the day. Oh my God, man. Okay, so that's... must be a light. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay, so it looks like, so I have this is the parent view. They call this the parent view. This is my original, and I copied that from this level 1 of the architect's drawing. So this is what it looked like when I first started. So to turn off all this and clean it up a little bit. Let's turn that off. And that's the original. Okay, this is the original. And so the reason I'm creating these views or these dependent views is because all of this entire let's see, this entire plan is not going to fit on a sheet. Okay, that's the reason I'm creating these dependent views. So, and it's just a little better once you set it up, instead of having this as a duplicate and then going from there. So let's I think that I'm gonna do that the next time I get around to doing another one of these videos. So okay, I think that I'm gonna stop here. Yeah, this is a good stopping point.